Everybody stop crying. This fool should not be canceled. Hey, what it do, what it is, what it was. This is your boy Pocho1 of the Pocho Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications and support a real one in the field. Today, what are we talking about? Magic, bro. The brother in white. You feel me? The brother from past, man. I love his music. You feel me? I'm not going to get too much into all that right now. But the brother is getting canceled. And bro, do I know how it feels when people are just way too sensitive, blow things out of proportion, and just want to see you lose. And especially when motherfuckers are just super sensitive. So what are we talking about? Shout out to Hater World. He did a dope piece on MC Magic. Basically, MC Magic is getting canceled. I would call him a legend. You feel me? I would call him a legend. I'm forgetting the really famous band that he used to be in. Sorry. But of course, we're here for the Cheeseman today. So, you know what I mean? But the Vato's a legend. He does a thing with the little mouth thing. He was also recently in Pocho with Coyote for Hire. So he's still staying relevant. And he's always on the go. If you follow him, I don't follow him, but I respect what he's doing. I should. One time I think I saw on the food community that he did a flip at his age. That's amazing. You feel me? So praise God. But recently the legend was on like a month ago. You never know how long the cancellation will be. He was on the Bootleg Kev show. Oh, real quick. Hold on. I wanted to say this real quick before we go any further. Hey, man, I went hard yesterday. It is what it is. I'm not going to keep going hard. I know people respect me going back and forth with people. It's entertaining. But I ain't going to sue nobody. I ain't going to report nobody. You feel me? I do be getting my feelings. That's who I am. I do regret a little bit of how I came at Homie Hangout, but it is what it is. I truly did. I want to apologize to Gunner, and I still do, even though, you know, he made a video, but not because I'm cool with him or because I can be. It's just, bro, I'm trying to change my behavior. And if for all the shit people are saying about me, man, it's childish behavior. Look back on it a little bit. You'll see that it's childish behavior, and I honor that. And I'm working on myself, you feel me? And so same with how I treat people. I go off on them, and then I say sorry. So I do apologize for going a little too crazy on the Homie Hangout, even though this was saying crazy things about me. But it doesn't matter, right? Like, I don't feel like these guys actually want to get to the truth. They just want to, like, I don't know. I feel like anything you say, they twist your words, you know? Like, he didn't even give me the time to talk to him about it. You know what I mean? And I feel like I wish you would at least heard my side of it. You feel me? Yes, a pattern of bad behavior. Absolutely. I acknowledge that. And I'm working on it. And I'm actually, to be honest, I'm a lot better. But I still get in my feelings. I still be tripping. I still be going off. Fools like that. But at the same time, is it worth it, right? So all I'm saying is, all that to say is, I ain't doing any reporting. I ain't doing no suing. You guys can keep investigating and calling the police and doing all the things that you guys want to do. It's all good. I know who I am. I know what I've done in my life. And I wouldn't be all up out here like this, bro, if I was like that. I'm this, but I'm not that, if that makes sense. So salute to the real. I will, if you get too weird on the P word and other things in the comments, I'll delete them and I'll block you, bro. That's just what I'm going to do. You feel me? And you guys can believe whatever you want. I understand. I feel you. I understand when the lie is more entertaining than the truth. You go with the lies. So, but I know my truth. Hopefully you know yours. And, like they said, time will tell. And salute to Blue Devil, Roughneck, and the whole crew over there for being fair. All I ask is being fair. I feel like the Homie Hangout should have at least heard my side of it. Like, even in a court of law, you get to have your day in court. You feel me? And I feel like that wasn't right. And I actually respected him as a human being, you know, and like, you know, so I think I got in my feelings. So it is what it is. I stand on it. If any of those fools ever keep doing their research and decide that maybe I've had a pattern of childish behavior, but not that, then I'll delete. I'm not going to make literal reels out of any of it. I'm not going to make shorts. I ain't going to do none of that. If they delete theirs, I'll delete mine. If not, we'll stand on it and we'll let history decide. You feel me? But I know that history will absolve me. That came from Fidel Castro. But hey, salute to everybody. Salute to the real. Salute to the fake. It's all the same view. It's all good. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm going to do better for my family, more importantly. Because actually the reason why I'm coming to this conclusion is basically I'm about to bury one of my most favorite people. And I'm not going to let you get in. I'm not going to give you that, my personal life like that. But, and I just thought about it, like, why would I? He wouldn't like me going back and forth with people like this, you know? He wouldn't like that. So I'm going to honor my uncle. I'm going to honor myself and just move forward and try to do better, you feel me? And yes, I did go too far. And I always go too far, and that's just the Aries in me. I don't excuse it. It just is what it is. I'm working on it. I'm going to do better. Back to MC Magic. So this vato is getting canceled for saying a couple of things. Basically, I'm not going to get all into it and run it down. Hey, go to Blue Devil. He runs it down and like lets you hear the video and all that. I just feel like that's a gang of stuff, and I'm always worried people are going to report me. So my main point about this is, why are we so sensitive when people speak up and out? If this is how he feels, at least be grateful. Be grateful that this is how he feels. Be grateful that he's honest with his opinion. Now, I don't agree with it, but I don't think he should be canceled. I don't think anybody should be canceled. You know what I mean? I think we all have the right to, as long as we acknowledge our part in it, we should be able to come back into the circle, like I just did, acknowledging childish behavior over any kind of P behavior. Way different. Pause. And I don't even like that word. MC Magic, all he said was basically he came to this country, survived off government, welfare and all these things that he got because his parents broke up, and he was really honored by that. So when he hears people disrespecting the flag or doing anything that's not, questioning the government, he trips. But that's the one part about MC Magic that I feel like that's why he should stay out of politics, probably, like Blue Devil said, is because, like, the vato doesn't really get it, though, bro. Is to be American, that's the point, is that you have the right to protest. My daughter this week asked her daddy, what does protest mean? Because she understands that all these people are protesting in the streets, and that people in her family might, you never know what could happen, you know what I mean? So, and it's creating all this fear. But I just told her, that it's the way that people in this country speak out against things that they don't agree with. And it doesn't mean it's good or bad, it just means they don't agree with it. And I do think that we need to come to a place where we can still respect each other's opinion. Like I was saying to a YouTuber who was kind of looking out for me, like, we could do this thing where it's back and forth in WWF, but like in the WWF and WWE and whatever the other ones, like when they get to the back, bro, they laughing with each other. Maybe some of them are tripping, but they're all getting the bag. It's a business. But they're not trying to cancel each other, because if you cancel each other, who are you going to work with? You know what I mean? Feel me? And it just becomes messy. Magic, all he says is that one thing where these are my disagreements with him, and same with Blue Devil, basically, is that he was like, when I was coming over, when he was coming over, they were all the good immigrants, but now it's the bad immigrants, and then he tries to say, I wasn't talking about Mexicans, I was talking about other races and criminals. Well, come on, bro. We know who comes over the border the most from that border, the Mexican border, you feel me? And the border that you cross, that you're talking about. And so it's just like, well, so you're the only thing I don't like is he's the type of vato that gets up the ladder and then steals the ladder and puts it back up and says, oh no, you guys can't come. So he's the type of vato that got on the boat and like got all the way across the Rio Grande and then like left the boat right there, didn't push it back or, send them a paddle or, he just threw the paddle or whatever and just left them over there. So you can come over here and experience this, a great American dream, but they can't, right? And the way that you can separate yourself from them is demonizing people. The way you guys are able to demonize me and try to dehumanize me so that you can embarrass me and make fun of me or do the things that you think that is funny and cool. But one day, bro, all that karma is going to come right back to you all, because I don't even know you guys. It doesn't faze me. I grew up in the 90s when you had to come outside, and the moment you walked out the door, people were making fun of you. So you had to know how to go back and forth. So that's why I'm really good with this. But I'm dangerous with this mouthpiece. You feel me? Especially being from the Northern Bay Area, baby. 7-0 Savage. But back to Matt. Everybody stop crying. This fool should not be canceled. This fool's a legend. Just because he doesn't understand like some politics and he's misunderstood, or it's just because you disagree with them. And then he talks about, I'm not going to get into it, but he gets into like saying like, oh, they're going to come get your kids and your daughters and, like fear mongering. But that's what Trump's doing. The reason I don't fuck with Trump is that he fear mongers. He makes people scared, makes people not want to go to the supermarket, to church. You know what I mean? That he does things like that. And even if you could say it's legitimate, it doesn't matter. It's still fear. It's like anger. It's still anger, justified anger. Recently, I was angry, so I let it off on the mic. In the end, I stand on everything I say, even if I make a mistake with it. Like last video could have been a mistake. Who cares? But hey, views are up, comments are up, subscribers are up. So hey, for the internet, I'm still winning. But I don't know. I don't know why people are so sensitive in 2025. Why can't he believe that? Why can't he be wilding out and just laugh at that fool? Like, if you guys don't like me, don't leave a comment then. Don't subscribe. Just leave. You know what I mean? If I don't like something, I don't get all up in the comments and start, well, if it's in my genre, maybe a little bit. Because I like to make fun of fools and troll fools a little bit. Because I just like to troll people that take this whole gangster thing hella serious. But please, people, go check out Bootleg Kev. You want to watch the whole interview with MC Magic and find out what he really said. But it's just like basically a little bit of misinformation, a little bit of like haterade on the next generation of immigrants coming up just trying to find a way. Like, bro, the other part is I just can't believe how we demonize them. Like, bro, have you ever been to Mexico? Nobody wants to leave Mexico like that. It's beautiful, but it doesn't matter if they're poor. They don't want to leave their family, their language, just to come over here and work in McDonald's and get an American. But they do because they got to feed their family, you know? And that's another thing why I don't want to be going back and forth with people, start attacking them too much, because in the end, our families are innocent, and you know, my family's going through something right now, so I can't be over here going back and forth with somebody. I'm actually doing this video because it's just like, man, come on, let's give this guy a break. Let's give MC Magic a break. Is he, you know what I mean? Let's not cancel him. Let's respect his opinions, even if you think they're goofy and they're wild. And if you don't like it, turn the page. MC Magic should not be canceled. Leave it alone. And everybody, please get a life. This is your boy Pocho of the Pocho Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and let me know if you think MC Magic should be canceled for merely saying that the immigrants that are coming now are criminals and scary and all that, and the immigrants that came before were like the perfect ones, and that they might take your kids, and we have to protect our families. And come on, bro, it's always been the same thing. People just migrating north because they want to have the American dream. And yes, while they come here, they start to have the American nightmare. And the American nightmare is what makes people do those things that you're saying. And Americans hurt more Americans than immigrants do any day of the week, and that's just a fact. So yeah, maybe like Blue Devil says, stay away from politics, stay with the little thing in your mind, you know what I mean? And stay singing. With the whole white thing, it works. I remember when you made fun of LA Icon for trying to do the backup. He's like, I don't need no backup. So, I mean, you're still doing your thing. And he says on the fool, I would say on the Florida fool, you can tell he feels like a little sad by it all. You know, he's like, as long as God, as long as Jesus accepts me. But I think Jesus accepts you, bro. Much love to MC Magic. You feel me? Don't let these people get you down. I'm not letting them get me down. I'm loved by my family and my homeboys and my community, and that's all that matters. This is your boy Pocho1.